My child, stop right now. Do not scroll. Do not turn away. Do not tell yourself you will listen later. I am speaking to you in this very moment, and this moment matters more than you realize. I did not allow you to hear these words by accident. I am calling your attention because time has been pressing. Your heart has been nudged again and again. And now I am standing before you saying this clearly. This is urgent. I know how close you are to missing what I am trying to do in your life. I know how easy it has been to delay, to quiet the conviction, to say not yet while hoping tomorrow will feel safer. But hear me, my child. Some doors do not stay open forever, not because I am cruel, but because moments of obedience carry weight. And this moment is heavy with purpose. I am not shouting to scare you. I am calling you because I love you. I am pulling you close because I see where this road leads if you keep standing still. You have felt the restlessness. You have sensed that something needs to change. That stirring in your spirit is not fear. It is me. And if you skip this, if you brush it aside like the others, you will miss what I intended to give you right now. Stay with me. Listen all the way through. Let this message settle where it needs to settle. And as you do, I want you to respond, not out of habit, but out of obedience. Like this video so others can hear what I am saying. Comment and tell me what your heart is feeling in this moment. Hype this message because I am using it to wake my children. Share it with 3 people who need a reminder that I still speak. And subscribe, because this is not the only time I am going to reach for you. My child, I am not giving you this warning because I am finished with you. I am giving it because I am not. I see what you are standing on the edge of. I see the hesitation, the fear of letting go, the comfort of staying where you are even though it is costing you peace. And I am telling you now, with love and truth together, this is your moment to pay attention. Do not let familiarity steal urgency. Do not assume you will always feel this pull. I am asking you to listen now, because what comes next depends on whether you are willing to hear me today. I am here. I am speaking. And I am asking you to stay. My child, before you try to explain yourself, before you replay your mistakes or defend your delays, I want you to know this first. I see you. I have always seen you. Not just the version of you that others know, but the one you hide, the one that gets quiet at night, the one that wonders if it has gone too far or waited too long. Nothing about you is invisible to me. I see the weight you carry that you never talk about. I see the moments when you tried to be strong and felt weak instead. I see the prayers you started and could not finish because the words felt heavy in your mouth. I was there when you told yourself, I will try again tomorrow, even though your heart was tired of trying. I was there when you felt overlooked, when you questioned your worth, when you wondered if I had moved on without you. Hear me clearly now. I did not. I recognize the confusion you have been walking through. I know you have been standing between what feels familiar and what feels unknown, unsure which step is safer. You have asked me for clarity, yet feared what clarity might require. The tension you feel is not failure. It is the place where growth begins, and I have been standing with you in it the whole time. My child, I know how long you have been waiting. I know how often you felt like nothing was changing while everyone else seemed to move forward. I know the frustration of doing the right things and still feeling stuck. I know the silent comparison, the quiet envy, the unspoken disappointment. And I want you to hear this. Your waiting has not been wasted, and your tears have not been ignored. You are not forgotten. You are not late. You are not disqualified. I have watched you wrestle with doubt and still show up. I have seen you fall and still get back up. Even when you felt distant from me, I was close. Even when your faith felt small, I held it steady. You do not have to convince me of your sincerity. I already know your heart. I recognize the fear behind your hesitation. You are not afraid because you do not trust me. You are afraid because you care deeply. You are afraid of getting it wrong, of losing control, of stepping forward and discovering you are not enough. But my child, you were never meant to be enough on your own. You were meant to walk with me. Let this truth settle gently in you now. I have not been disappointed in you. I have been patient with you. I have been guiding you even when you could not see the path. I have been preparing you for this very moment, where you finally allow yourself to be fully seen, fully known, and still fully loved. You are mine. I know where you are, and I am not done with you. My child, listen closely now, because I am about to reveal something your heart needs to understand. When I say this is your last chance, I am not speaking from anger, and I am not withdrawing my love. I am speaking from truth. My patience is endless, but moments of alignment are not. There are seasons I appoint, windows I open, and invitations I extend that are meant to be answered when they are given. This is one of those moments. You have been taught that I will always wait, and that is true in love, but not in timing. Some doors are connected to obedience and not intention. Some breakthroughs respond to action, not desire. I have been calling you forward, and every time you delayed, you felt the weight grow heavier. That was not condemnation. That was conviction, reminding you that you are standing at the edge of something holy. This last chance is not about punishment. It is about positioning. I am trying to move you out of cycles that keep repeating because you keep choosing comfort over calling. I am not closing this door because you failed. I am warning you because I do not want you to miss what requires courage. When you ignore a moment long enough, your heart slowly learns how to silence my voice. I am speaking now so that does not happen to you. Hear me clearly. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for surrender. I am not demanding that you have everything figured out. I am asking that you trust me enough to move when I say move. This is you shed through fund to this specific call, this specific good, this specific season. Another season will come, but it will not carry the same assignment. And right now, as this truth settles in you, I am also stirring something larger than you. My word does not stop with one heart. It flows from life to life, screen to screen, soul to soul. This message is reaching others because I have appointed vessels willing to help carry it. When you give to spread my voice, you are not supporting a platform. You are opening a door for someone else to hear me before their moment passes. I say to you what I have always said: when you sow, you reap. When you release, I respond. Every seed given through super thanks, membership, or PayPal becomes light in a place you may never see, but I know exactly where it lands. This is your moment to move with me, not later, not when it feels safer. Doubt. The PayPal link is waiting in the description, and the QR code stands before you as a sign of readiness. Do not delay what I am prompting. I bless every obedient giver, and I multiply what is released in faith. This is not charity. This is partnership with me. My child, this revelation is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to awaken you. I am still here. The door is still open. But I am asking you to decide while you can still step through. My child, because I love you, I must speak to you with clarity now. This is not a moment for gentle hints or quiet nudges. This is a moment for correction that protects you. I am not warning you to shame you. I am warning you to keep you from drifting into places you never intended to stay. You have been standing too close to the edge of delay. You have learned how to hear my voice and then soften it with excuses. You tell yourself you will obey when the timing feels right, when the fear leaves, when the situation becomes clearer. But hear me, obedience that waits for comfort slowly turns into disobedience disguised as patience. I do not say this to accuse you, but to wake you up. Be careful, my child, of becoming familiar with conviction and unmoved by it. Every time you feel me urging you and choose to stay still, your heart grows a little quieter. Not because I stop speaking, but because you are training yourself not to respond. That path does not harden overnight. It happens gently, almost kindly, until one day you wonder why my voice feels distant. I do not want that for you. I am also warning you about the comfort that has kept you stuck. What feels safe is not always what is right. What feels familiar is not always what is faithful. You have been protecting yourself from risk, but in doing so, you have also been resisting growth. I never asked you to control outcomes. I asked you to trust me with them. Do not mistake my patience for permission to remain unchanged. I have been patient because I am kind, but my kindness is meant to lead you forward, not leave you where you are. If you keep delaying what I have already made clear, you will find yourself repeating the same prayers in different seasons, wondering why nothing shifts. This is not because I am withholding. It is because you are hesitating. My child, stop negotiating with what I have already spoken. Stop asking me to confirm what you already know in your spirit. You do not need another sign. You need a surrendered yes. I am not calling you to rush blindly, but I am calling you to move faithfully. There is a difference. Let me correct your direction now, while your heart is still soft. Turn away from habits that numb you. Step back from voices that confuse you. Release patterns that keep you comfortable but unfulfilled. This is not about losing everything. It is about gaining what you have been praying for. I am still with you. I have not withdrawn my presence. I am simply asking you to realign. Come back to trust. Come back to obedience. Come back to listening with the intention to move. If you do, you will find that my correction was never meant to harm you, but to guard you. Listen to me now, my child. This warning is love speaking clearly, before silence ever has a chance. My child, take a breath with me now. After the weight of truth and correction, I do not leave you standing alone. I draw closer. I place my hand where your heart feels tired, and I remind you of something you keep forgetting in hard moments. You are not carrying this by yourself. You never were. I know the warning stirred fear in you, not because you want to rebel, but because you are afraid you might not be strong enough to follow through. I see that fear clearly, and I want you to hear this with all gentleness and certainty. You do not need to be strong enough on your own. I have never asked you to supply the strength. I have always been the source of it. You have been trying to hold yourself together while feeling like you are quietly falling apart. You have told yourself to push harder, believe better, try more. But I am not asking you to strain. I'm asking you to lean. When you feel weak, that is not failure. That is the exact place where my strength meets you. My child, I know how heavy your thoughts become when you are alone. I know how quickly doubt speaks when the room is quiet. But even there, even in those moments, I am with you. I have not stepped back because you struggled. I have not withdrawn because you questioned. I stay because I love you, not because you perform well. Let me remind you of how far you have already come. There were days you thought would break you, yet you are still here. There were moments you did not think you would survive, yet you did. That was not luck. That was me holding you when you could not hold yourself. The same grace that carried you then is available to you now. You are allowed to feel tired. You are allowed to feel unsure. You are allowed to pause and gather yourself. But you are not allowed to believe you are abandoned. That lie does not come from me. I am closer than you think, and I am working even when you feel nothing changing. My child, strength does not always feel like confidence. Sometimes it feels like choosing to trust me one more time. Sometimes it feels like getting up with a shaky heart and saying yes anyway. That kind of strength moves heaven, and I see it in you. Do not measure yourself by how fearless you feel. Measure yourself by how willing you are to keep walking with me. I will steady your steps. I will guide you when you feel unsure. I will not ask you to face tomorrow's weight today. I only ask you to stay with me now. You are not behind. You are not alone. You are not running out of grace. I am with you, strengthening you quietly, patiently, faithfully. And together, we will take the next step. My child, now I speak to you with promise, not pressure. After truth has been revealed and your heart has been strengthened, I want you to know what waits on the other side of your obedience. I do not ask you to respond without assurance. I am faithful to meet you when you move. If you respond now, I promise you peace that does not depend on circumstances, not the kind that comes and goes, but the kind that settles deep in your spirit and quiets the noise you have been living with. You have been carrying anxiety about the future, wondering if one wrong step can undo everything. Hear me. When you walk with me, I order your steps. You are not walking into chaos. You are walking into alignment. If you respond now, I promise you clarity. Confusion has lingered because you have been standing still between two directions. Movement will bring light. Obedience unlocks understanding. I will not leave you guessing once you commit your way to me. I reveal what you need when you need it, not all at once but always on time. I also promise restoration. There are things you believe you lost because you waited too long or hesitated too much. I am the God who restores what was delayed, stolen, or broken. Nothing surrendered to me is wasted. Even your mistakes will serve a purpose when you place them in my hands. I redeem time in ways you cannot imagine. My child, I promise you my presence in every step. You are afraid of moving forward because you fear being alone in unfamiliar places. But you will never walk where I am not already there. I go before you. I stand beside you. I watch over you. You will not be abandoned in obedience. I promise strength for the days when faith feels easy and for the days when it feels heavy. I will not give you a calling without providing what is required to carry it. When you feel weak, I will be strong for you. When you feel unsure, I will steady you. When you feel overwhelmed, I will quiet your heart. Trust my timing, my child. I know you want immediate answers and visible change. Some things will shift quickly, and others will unfold gently. Do not mistake process for absence. I am working even when the progress feels slow. Patience will protect you from rushing ahead, and obedience will keep you from falling behind. Responding now does not mean you will never struggle again. It means you will never struggle alone. It means you will walk with confidence, knowing you said yes when I called. That peace will follow you. My child, my promises are not empty words. They are commitments sealed by my faithfulness. If you respond now, I will carry you through what comes next. You can trust me. I have never failed you, and I will not start now. My child, now we come to the moment where truth must become action. Everything I have spoken to you leads here. This is not a moment to feel inspired and then return to life unchanged. This is the moment where you decide who you will trust and what voice you will follow. I am not forcing you. I am inviting you. But I am asking you to choose. You have heard me clearly. You know what I am calling you to release, and you know what I am asking you to step into. Do not pretend you are unsure. The clarity you asked for has already been given. What remains is your response. Faith is not proven by how deeply you feel, but by how willingly you move. My child, I know you are standing between fear and faith right now. Fear tells you to wait, to protect yourself, to hold on to what feels familiar. Faith tells you to trust me even when you cannot see the full path. Both voices are loud, but only one leads to life. I am asking you to silence fear and answer me. This is the moment to pray honestly. Not polished words, not rehearsed phrases, just truth. Tell me you are afraid if you are afraid. Tell me you are tired if you are tired. But then tell me yes. Yes to obedience. Yes to trust. Yes to letting go of what has kept you stuck. A yes does not have to be loud. It just has to be real. My child, neutrality is not safety. Standing still is also a decision. When you choose not to respond, you are still choosing a direction. I do not say this to threaten you, but to awaken you. Life will keep moving. Seasons will keep changing. The only question is whether you will move with me or remain where you are. I am not asking you to fix everything today. I am asking you to take the first step. Release the resentment. End the pattern. Make the call. Forgive the person. Walk away from what drains you. Step into what scares you because I am there. Obedience often begins with one small, trembling step, but heaven responds to it. You do not need to wait until you feel ready. Readiness is not a feeling. It is a decision. When you say yes to me, I will meet you with grace for what comes next. I will not overwhelm you. I will guide you step by step. My child, this activation moment is sacred. Do not rush past it. Do not delay it. Let this be the point you look back on and say, that is where I chose to trust God. I am here with you now, waiting for your response, ready to walk with you the moment you decide. Choose me. Choose life. Choose now. My child, now let your heart rest. You have listened, you have felt the weight of truth, and you have stood at the place of decision. I am not leaving you unsettled. I am drawing you into peace. The kind of peace that does not rush you, does not accuse you, and does not fade when the moment ends. This is my peace, and I give it to you freely. Remember what I have spoken to you. This was never about fear. It was about love calling you awake. It was about a door still open, a voice still speaking, and a father still reaching for his child. You are not leaving this moment the same way you entered it. Something has shifted in you, even if you cannot fully explain it yet. Trust that. I want you to carry this truth with you. Obedience brings rest, not pressure. When you align with me, your spirit settles, even if your circumstances have not changed yet. You do not need to replay every word or overthink every step. What I required most was your heart, and you gave me your attention. That matters. As you move forward, walk gently with yourself. Growth does not need violence. Change does not require shame. Let my guidance unfold day by day. When doubt tries to return, remember this moment. Remember that I met you here, spoke to you clearly, and covered you with peace. And now, my child, I speak to those whose hearts are stirred not only to receive, but to help others hear my voice. This message did not come to you alone. It flows outward, reaching souls who are standing at their own last chance moments. When you give to support this work through Super Thanks, membership, or PayPal, you are not giving to people. You are partnering with me to carry light into dark places. I told you that when you sow, I bring the increase. What you release in faith becomes a river that reaches hearts you may never meet, but I know them all. This is a prophetic act, not a donation. The PayPal link is in the description, and the QR code is before you now. Do not delay what I am prompting in you. I bless every giver, and I speak increase, peace, and favor over your obedience. Move as I lead you. Now rest again, my child. You are safe with me. The future is not something to fear. It is something we will walk into together. I am with you when this video ends. I am with you when the noise returns. I am with you in every step that follows. Before you go, respond in faith. Like this video so this word can reach others. Comment what you felt as I spoke to you. Share this message with 3 people who need to hear my voice. Subscribe and stay connected, because I am still speaking, and this is not the end. Hype what I am doing, not for attention, but for impact. Go now in peace. I am with you. Always.